Horse racing fans, welcome back to Stars Order 7. Desert Glow will be kicking off today. About a week from now, she'll be racing in Hollywood for a 5 furlong sprint at the handicap level of 95 on the turf. She looks ready to go. Hopefully, we get something, a little bit of a step back up in class after. Actually, I don't know if I dropped her in class last time. Yeah, step up in class after that allowance 5th place result, which was pretty disappointing. Now we're in this weird position where I'm going to need more racehorses, so we'll have to look to see if there are any sales or auctions happening. Just a horse I can acquire at a low price. I'm not really looking to spend too much. See, who sold? You sold at 2-year-old sales for only $4,900. Like, why can't I find horses like you? Even if you're 2 years old, like, we can race you for 2 years or not and just figure something out. I guess I'm just going to have to see. Are there any sales coming up? Okay, we do have weekly sales. Are any horses selling at an affordable rate at the weekly sales? Okay, 26,028. Cool. So what we're going to do, July 1st. So we'll skip to that weekly sales. And there's only 2 horses in this lot, both of which should hopefully be affordable for us to get without too much high bidding. So that'll be July 1st. So I'll keep a note out for that. So I'm going to skip today. Skip today. Skip tomorrow. Alright, let's go to the sales. Yes. Got it. Now I understand how this works. So 3 horses. 10 years old. Wow. I swear somebody told me that you needed to retire your horses early in this game. Apparently it says racing them at 10 years old is fine, which is unusual for a thoroughbred game. So I'm not complaining. That makes me more comfortable. Mohidian Lady. You're only rated 38. Yeah, you kind of stink. Have you won ever? No. She has not won a single race. Ha! Wow. Well, yeah, she's 10 years old and she's past her prime, so that makes sense. Jump Up. Are you still capable of winning? Not really. Yeah, you've been on a decline. Ring of Roses. Okay, you have a chance, but you're probably going to be like 100 to 200 or 300k. Well, we're going for Ring of Roses. If we can acquire that colt, that'll give us another horse to race with. The other 2 don't look like they'll be worth it. Reserve is at 146k for this guy. That's okay. I think we'll take the chance, unless it gets out of hand. I bid 100 and then they automatically move it up to 1,000. They're so annoying. Read. I bid 100 and this fruitcake bids 120k. Like, let it go, dude. Oh my goodness. No, I'm having fun. It's funny how the AI respond with 200k for this cult. I need them, so I'm gonna have to take them. And Reed says no. You're annoying me, dude. No, 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 no. I'm just gonna keep going 100. 199,000. That's where it ends. You can't even make it up, right? Like, get out of here, Reed. You don't want that horse that bad, a-hole. Alright, finally, we have another colt here. Actually, I don't even know when's the last time we've had a colt. Wow. Here we go. Ring of Roses. Much, much better quality-wise. Finishing application is great. Not related to battling qualities. That still stinks up here. Constitution's okay. Extra speed is nice. Going surface, flexible for turf and dirt. So, that's good to see. Runs a mile, so we should be putting him at about 7 furlongs, it appears. 6 furlongs he can still win. Right now at the 90 handicap or 80 handicap level. Don't know if he needs blinkers. Probably not. So let's look at the jockey notes here. Won in this race. Settled mid-division early, midfield halfway. So not a horse that's probably a closer. I want to make sure they're not running at the back. Settled mid-division, yeah. So what's the jockey instructions for that? Led early, disputed lead halfway. Yeah, not a horse that wants to challenge early. Okay. So here's what we're going to do for Ring of Roses. He looks like he's ready to go. And we'll see. I said I was going to change my silks, right? Where do I change that? Is it here? No? Where do I change my silks? Hold on. It wouldn't be under jockeys, would it? No. I'm just clicking these categories. I know it's not under any of these. Didn't want to go that far. Sorry about that. Okay. My racing stable, is it here? No, obviously not. Can you not change your silks after you start your playthrough? Why did I think you could change? I swore I've changed them. Is it here? No. Where do you change your silks? Genuinely. Oh, here, right. Just the thing I was completely ignoring. Okay, we're going to go to the channel colors. I'm going to do something a little bit different. We're going to get the purple and yellow going. We're going to go roll with these silks. It's not... It's the channel colors and it's not. And we're going to go with a yellow cap. And that's not yellow, that's red. That's yellow. Yellow or green? No, I like yellow. Yellow pops out more for us, so... There we go. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Make sure we're a little bit more noticeable on track. It'd be nice if you could actually customize your silks. And they have a lot of designs in here. Oh, wow, they have my original, the purple. I didn't know they had this fit. That's actually pretty sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and do that with the yellow cap. And that'll be our new silks. We'll see how that goes. So, there are my stats. I have currently 2 horses. We have 4 staff. A group 2 win and a group 3 win. 6 wins out of 36 races. So I have a 16% win ratio. That's not terrible as a trainer, dude. It's hard for some trainers to even get above 10%, okay? So even on easy, I'm not struggling. Or maybe I am, but... Okay, Ring of Roses, dude. Let's get you in a race. Let's see what you can do. I'm going to run you at 7 to see how the distance goes, and I'm going to keep you at the lowest handicap level I can. Grade 2. What's the class here? Too high for you. Allowance race, a little bit more appropriate. I think if this is a horse capable of being competitive, he should be able to place in the top 3 here. We'll go ahead and get Moreno to be the jockey. 2,300 miles for traveling to Albany, New York for this 7 furlong allowance race. Bucket for Ring of Roses, our first race here with this newly acquired 3-year-old colt. Or no, I put Desert Glow in that race, which might be fitting anyways. I thought I was on... I swear I was on Ring of Roses. Or, I'm confused. Were they both entered for the same race? No. Oh! Desert Glow is already in this race? I'm so confused. Where's this race at? Selma? Where the heck is Selma? Conditions race, turf, race conditions less than 3. Okay, it's in the States. It's on turf, and it's at the beginning of August. Have you ran on turf yet, dude? You have, and you finished 3rd, and that was for Colts and Geldings as your maiden race. I wonder what makes more sense. This conditions race on the turf, or just a regular allowance race with stablemate Desert Glow? You know, I'm curious about this turf race. I think that's a better chance for us to see what he can do. Ramsey, I trust this jockey. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so he won't be racing immediately. Before we get to the race, let's see if there's something I wanted to check. Breeding. Can you breed at any time, or is it during a certain time of year? You know what? Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about it right now. So, yeah. I would like to still get a more affordable horse from the sales. Next one I think is July 8th. So we'll attend that one to see if we can acquire a horse for like 30K or less. That'd be nice. Alright guys, Desert Glow, she'll be up today. Hollywood 5 furlong sprint, 95 handicap level for 3-year-olds on the turf. And she's up in the first race on the card. Fantastic. Okay, jockey orders. We have hold up and challenge later. I don't even want to hold up. I'm going to say... make the pace and get to the inside. Actually, inside might be a little bit hard. I'll say, yeah, actually prefer inside. Try to make the pace. Challenge earlier. We'll just see what that does. Desert Glow is not expected to finish well anyways. I don't know if changing your jockey settings change that or not. Alright, let's just see how she does. It's kind of where we're at here, honestly. Alright, it's a field of 7. Post position number 1 for Desert Glow with the Nil Silks, purple and yellow, and we're off and racing. She's racing on the turf. And it was just a slow start in general for her. Jockey's already trying to get her on the whip to get her to the front. That surely will tire her out more than likely. I'd be shocked if it worked in our favor. Yeah, she's probably several things here. I don't think it's the class company that's the biggest problem. I think it's everything else. Man, she's out of it, dude. Whoa. I mean, she was lost from the start. Is it the turf? It hasn't been that long since the last time she raced on turf. Yeah, maybe she wasn't ready to go today. I don't know. Clearly not. Clearly not ready to go. Oh my goodness. Desert Glow is going to finish well off the pace, not even in contention. So, yeah, maybe we should consider her for breeding soon, right? She might be at that point. Yeah, no ideal. What's Jockey going to say about that one? Ridden as a front runner, pacemaker. Wow, thank you. So helpful. Will never ride for me again. Here's a 5-year-old mare. I'll take the chances of bidding. Maybe we can get her for a steal. 36K. If she goes over 50, I'm not bidding. $55? Okay, yeah, I'm out. I could afford it, but still, didn't think it was worth it. Oh, Desert Glow was in 2 races, so that was the first of 2? And yeah, she finished dead last there, and the jockey gives us no insightful, just anything. Yeah. Behind, last, and completely detached halfway, outpaced, finished. Yeah, she's jaded. Needs some time. Says she's ready to race, but the training is not there. How does training work, man? Oh, I have to have both of them selected, and then what? That's it? Training is still a little bit confusing to me, I wholeheartedly admit. There is a sales today. I'm going to go and just see if we can get a horse that's not going to cost an arm and a leg. Woven Silk, please. Can I acquire you for something realistic? I will pay 5K just to make sure they can't bid for her. What's in, you know what I mean? Cool. We should have this new 5-year-old mare, Woven Silk. Cool. Let's go ahead and check you out. Now we have 3 horses in this stable. Look how quick we're moving. It's nice when I have the money and I don't really have to worry. Woven Silk. She is a 5-year-old bay mare. Goes 1 mile and 4 furlongs. A little bit longer. And looks like you've never won a race. But I paid 5K for her. Go figure. She's been in selling races. And she's been on a constant decline. So all I'm going to try to do is maybe put blinkers on her. See if that does anything. It probably won't. But, you know, I'm having fun. She'll need to train as well. We'll go ahead and skip a couple of days. Next up will be Desert Glow. No. Ring of Roses. No. Woven Silk will be up in a couple of weeks. So, we'll have them all train. And do you have to watch these, or do you just kind of do it? Like, what's the difference? Yeah, what if I don't want to watch? I'm not seeing an ability just to skip. I'll say we'll watch for now. And we'll probably skip the end. Skip to the end if I can. Get these last 3 races done and then see where we are. Desert Glow, Ring of Roses, and Woven Silk. Alright, so going for the lead will be our newest cult, Ring of Roses. Followed by Desert Glow, the Gray, and then Woven Silk, who now has blinkers. We'll see how she does. Is there any way to fast forward this? I actually forgot. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, space. Okay, well, Woven Silk, she's nowhere in contention at the line. Wow, 20 lengths off. So, Desert Glow and Ring of Roses, they look pretty good, right? What's going on with Woven Silk? We have a message as well. Oh, I feel like they didn't send me that previously. Is that a glitch, or was I just not paying attention? Feedback for Ring of Roses, finishing time 1:13:64. Ring of Roses is not lacking in fitness right now. That's good. What about Desert Glow? Really needs a longer gallop than this. Okay, that helps. This is what I meant earlier, I think in the last episode or this one, where I'm like, can I see anything that tells me what training works? Apparently this. I expect that in time, Woven Silk will be better over fences. Ooh, a jumping horse? How do I even get her into those races, though? If she's supposed to be a jumper, where do I find those races? This is all flat. I don't know how to make the change. I don't know how to do any of that. Is it a race under one of these categories I don't recognize? Is it called the Hunter Chase? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what those races are in this game, so if anybody could point me in the right direction, that'd be great, because I wouldn't even know where to find them if they were here. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. But jump, like, fences is interesting. But again, how do I get her ready for that? Do I have to enter, like, yeah, I don't know what I would do with that. So, I suppose I could also set my reserve for these horses if I want to sell them later at a really insane amount, and maybe they'll bid for it. That'd be an easy way to make money, too. Okay, so, let's just go ahead and get to our 3 races and just kind of see what happens. And Woven Silk still not ready to go. July 19th. No, Desert Glow is back up. Yeah, Desert Glow is back up. And Woven Silk still not ready to race yet. A few more days of training. I didn't really look at her stats in detail, but jumps. Oh yeah, definitely a jumper. So yeah, okay, please, someone let me know. How can I put her into jumping races? That'd be great. Alright, Desert Glow is up today, 7 furlong, Albany race, and an allowance company on the dirt. We'll be closing out today's episode with these races. We'll see how this goes. Where's Desert Glow? There you are, field of 6. Post position 6, number 6. She'll go off at 33-1. Yeah, safe to say Desert Glow appears to be over. And I'm just going to skip. No point to watch. And what did she ended up... What'd she finish? 6th, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Desert Glow now. Either she's completely hit the wall, or something's completely amiss. And I'm not racing her in tougher competition. Oh, I've been racing her at 5 and 7. Why have I been doing that? Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Right. That makes sense, but like, why have I accidentally had her selected thinking it was like one of the other horses? It's the only way that would actually make sense. Not ideal. We're just going to ignore those 2 races. I kind of had her struggling for no real reason. Woven Silk will be up for the first time and finally is ready to race. Still a little jaded, not ideal. And our colt, Ring of Roses, he's raring to go. So make sure to pay attention next time out. It's actually getting a little bit late, so probably just a little bit of fatigue playing a factor here. Woven Silk, please show us something today. But again, jumping horse, I don't know. Yeah, 50-1, 50-1, no chance. I don't even want to watch. I don't. I'm just going to skip because, like, and finish 9th out of 10th. Right? Yeah, 9th out of 10th for Woven Silk. So, I don't know how to get her to jumping races. I don't even know what those are. Like, if I were to look for a race like that now, I don't know what type it would be. And none of these races tell me that there's any jumping involved. So, is there, I mean, would I need a different playthrough, a different file? And it's only selling races they're putting her in, but I don't. That's because that's all I had selected, though. Okay, sorry. But still, here on this menu, like, is there a jumping race I'm just not looking at? All I'm seeing is just traditional flat races. Yeah, like, how would I even get her ready to do, like, fences, you know? Like, this turf race is not going to have, you know what I mean? Like, clearly there's something I have to do. So if you guys can point me in the right direction, that'd be great. Either way, we'll skip to our last race here with Ring of Roses, who should be up pretty soon. And he is up today. Conditions race, 3-year-olds on the turf for Ring of Roses. And we'll see how he does. I haven't watched him race yet, so this will be our first time. He's in a field of 9 here. Going off at 8-1. That's a chance to win. Jockey orders, I'm just going to say, if you can get to the inside, get to the inside. I'm going to say even pace, maybe? No, slight hold up. Slight hold up is good. Prefer inside. That should keep him in a position to hopefully win, but we'll see if that works. And goes according to plan to close out today's Starter's Orders card. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Lots of things going on, I know today. I'm a little all over the place, but we're making progress. Believe that. So we're off and racing here, in this conditions race on the turf. As you can see, Jockey is holding back Ring of Roses a little bit and moving him to the inside. We'll see if that works out for us or not. Because when I said slight hold up, I wasn't expect that. That appears like more of a hold up. Like, there were 2 options to select, slight hold up and just regular hold up. That appeared like a full hold up and not a slight one. So, kind of feels like I'll have to do this with every race. Like, test one jockey tactic at a time and just pay attention to what happens, especially on the same horse, just to see how it works or doesn't work. I said preferred inside, and then he's moving him to the outside, and the jockeys in this game are so weird where it's like they can't figure out how to make the inside work if they're not already there. I'm starting to think maybe even setting that up is a waste of time because, like, yeah, you're making a long rally and push, but you're still 7 lengths off. You need to get going now. 2 furlongs left to go with Ring of Roses. Last to first. Can he make it work? That's just, like, so much space and time you're spending out there. I don't know where he's going to go with a furlong and a half left. And granted, we just acquired him. This is a horse that still has some time to go. But this is what I mean. Like, and granted, I'm trying him out for his first time. So, not expecting a win. But it's like 8-1. The betting public said 8-1, which tells me the horse was meant to be here. But the race, like, what? Maybe I'm starting to think my jockey tactics don't work. Every time I try even doing something that's slightly different, just seems the best thing to do is just to keep it at a normal, preferred level. Ridden as a closer, we had no... Yeah. You know, dude, I said slight hold up, and you literally sent the horse to last. That's what I mean by the game's jockey tactics. They don't really seem to respond like they should, because a slight hold... That was not a slight hold up. So that's a bit frustrating. It seems like the only thing that was working for me was challenge later. And I still... I don't like the idea of that all the time. Okay, Desert Glow. You're supposed to be running a mile. Let me see if I can get you in one more race. It's like really annoying there. Just kind of hitting a slump, and all I've done is change jockey settings outside of maybe missing the wrong race here and there. Handicap race at 85 for Desert Glow. Considering how she's been running recently, I think she may be heavily favored. I don't care. She's still not winning, so if anything, this needs to be a race she can win. Right down the street. Here in Ohio, that'll be August 20th. We'll skip to Woven Silk in another race. And to be honest, I'm just going to see how she does. I'm a little indifferent to the results. unless she actually wins. And she finishes fifth out of fifth. So yeah, nothing changes there. I just don't know how to get her into jumping races. If you guys can tell me, that'd be great. Head lead comms. This horse is recovering from an injury. Oh no! She has a slight limp. Oh no, my poor baby. Yes, by diagnosis. Pulled muscle. Yikes. Never had that happen before. Yeah, we need to train. No more racing with woven silk. But she's only 5 years old. She's not, you know what I mean? She's only 5, so I don't know how to get her to jumps. Yeah, not ideal. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on with Desert Glow as well. I would really like a win from her. We'll close out today. Ring of Roses. I don't know what happened to that dude. Just gonna trust that maybe the conditions. I don't know. Like maybe the jockey settings messed him up more than I thought. So I'm gonna go back to what I used to do and just let that ride out. People have asked me in the past if I would play this game manually. I don't really get an enjoyment out of it. It plays a little bit clunky to me, so I would just rather avoid it. Desert Glow, Morning Light odds 14-1. She finishes 16-1. Probably no chance. Jockey orders. Here's what I'm gonna do. Challenging earlier is not really working. Pacemaker, that doesn't appear to work. I'm gonna say, yeah, slight hold up is not working. I'm gonna say no preference to tactics here. And I'm gonna say, as far as this column, don't trail. I'm just going to say don't trail. How about that? Don't trail. Challenge later. Okay, that means you shouldn't be falling to last place, and you still got to get going. I think that's better than sitting around waiting for something to happen. So, and when I say waiting for something to happen, that means falling to last place, expecting the rest of the field to just tire out. Now, that's a much better start there for Desert Glow. A little bit upset there, running 8 furlongs, so just a mile. And I said don't trail for the jockey here today, so hopefully keeping her in higher contention will allow us to have a better showing. So it's going to be China, followed by Wemyss, Bite, Kolditz, Barshkinov, Desert Glow, Botham, Alt Charm, and Style Margie. Less than 6 furlongs left to go. Desert Glow, she's on the inside, so it's funny, just changing the tactics that quickly. You see, she's not at the back like she was last race, and the jockey appears to be following my instructions, and that's not having her trail too late. This is keeping her competitive. I think that's also why my horses have been struggling. They're out of the race before they even have a chance to win it. That inherently is going to reduce their battling qualities in the end of the race no matter what. You know what I mean? So they have to be in a chance to win as we approach less than 3 furlongs left to go. Okay, I don't know what's happening. The rest of the field is going, and then all of a sudden the jockey loses his placing. Now he is going. He's boxing the inside because he allowed these other horses to overtake him. Like, I hate how the AI jockey behave in this game sometimes. It's like they're drunk driving. Like, what are you doing? Like, now we have a gap here. Finally, furlong left to go. In clear space. Desert Glow, she's on a charge. She's on a charge. Coming for China, and Wemyss, Bite, Botham. There goes Desert Glow. That's what I was waiting for. Wow, turns out you know how to race after all. Just had to give you some time. That made me nervous because you really could have made that move earlier. Maybe we should stick to don't trail and not even go for a challenge later, because that was a little bit late, hence why I was thinking maybe that wasn't going to end as well. Desert Glow, she's going to cap off the episode with the win at 16-1. Just when I tell you that you can still find a way to win with the horse, despite age, despite odds. She wins at 16-1. So that worked. But did it work to its full potential? Could she have won by maybe a couple more lengths? Less than? Ridden as a closer, that's a fine horse. May go for the really big money next time. Yeah, we're not doing all that, bro. Like, pump the brakes, okay? That was a great win for Desert. We needed that. And I think I'll keep the jockey tactics where they are. Remind myself she needs to be running a mile. And, yeah. Finally, Desert Glow breaks her 9 or 8 race losing streak. She gets a win back at the handicap 85 level. Yeah, we needed that. Needed that desperate. So I'll try to continue to do that with her as we continue in this series. That's going to do it though for today, as I feel like I'm losing all sense of focus and concentration, but we were able to get that win. Appreciate you guys for love and support. Let me know any thoughts, comment section below. And also, Woven Silk, this 5-year-old mare here. They said she should be in jumps. I have no idea how to put her in races for that. How do we do that in this game, on this playthrough, on this file, if we can? Let me know that comment section below. Until next time, Major G signing out. Hope you all have a great day. See you later. Goodbye.